All right, sorry for that glitch. I don't know. So welcome to the program. My name is Dr. Mankota, and you are watching the TPN TV and Radio Network coming to you live from the US. Today, na voters registration as alone, and I just want for make this broadcast very short and precise. It's gonna be like probably an hour. Then we go end up. But waiting more today, I want to talk about is how for the past how many years now we will they talk about trying for pull President Madabio. Well, today is the first step for Una. We been the talk too much na social media on how for pull President Madabio. Today, na the time this way. Um, you either go register and take the first step for make them pull President Bio na power through the ballot box, or you shut up. Because if you didn't as alone today, you na 18 years old, you know you go register, and you always in a social media for talk so many trash about how we go pull President Bio. Well, you better shut up because today is the start of the registration. Go for make you go register. Ladies and gentlemen, one thing we all know, one thing we all know is that um, you know go pull somebody we democratically elected um, through the barrel of the gun. You have to do it through the ballot box, and the process in which um, you have to do is start with voters registration. And today now a day we want for call on every Sierra Leonean for make you go register. Remember, we don't talk too much, right? For the past 4 years, we dey talk how we want for pull President Biona power. Well, can you please now make it can you please now make it a reality for make you go register? Because if you not register from now to the 4th of October, uh you're not going able for go vote. So if you're not able for go vote, then trust me, you're not going able pull. All right, something is wrong with okay. I think that my internet it looks slow today. Yeah. So if you're not able for go register, you're not going able for go vote, and if you're not able for go vote, you're not going able for go for pool president be you where you desperately need for pool na power. All right. So that's not the one thing where I want for make we all get that at the back of we mind for saying um the opportunity, the process, the democratic process giving the opportunity we will use as citizens then for make we elect a leader and remove a leader. And I strongly believe say if we all go for go vote, we all go for go register, and not to the registration no more, but also for votes during the time of the election in June, then we will exercise that right there. But you know, you're not able to pull a president, a democratically elected president, through social media. Social media now is just a tool of communication. Okay, as we already don't know, say um the way people then think. not to show not to show actually things they happen in real world. With the Sidona American aya now in Europe, we they call on the people in a saloon for making them come on a street. Well, use that same voice way you use for call them for come on a street, way then go kill them. Use the same voice for tell them say let them go for go register. I think if we do so, it will be very good for we all. It will be very good for we for we country. So the time don't present itself to una, it left to una no more now. This is the time when you and me get for pull we voice, get for um hold on, let me just this mic a little bit down. This now the time this way we all get for pull we voice now and get for sensitize people them for say it's time for America then go for go register because registration is the first step for election participation. And I know say some people them they don't register already, but there are other people where um they don't know what they're supposed to do. So if you get any problem or confusion on how to register, the first thing what you get for do is try reach out to your constituency representative, or try reach out to if you na APC, try reach out to the APC executive na free Sunday or na the place where you dey. Reach out to them and ask them waiting for do because I understand say the registration is going to take multiple phases. The first phase, the certain places where now they no more than get for register. The second phase, then go to other phase, places for register. So if you know now your own area, if you not see any place for go register, no worry, call your representative or call your chairman, your party chairman, and try for ask what thing they go on. Then go able for tell una say yes indeed this not the time this for register for your own area. And another thing we very important on this registration is there if you dey live na the western area, na there you dey live, no go register na eastern area. Because if you do that, during the time of the day of the election, you might not be able to go na the eastern area for go vote. And if you're not able to go na the eastern area for go vote, then definitely you're not go able for vote because you registration not the na the eastern area, na the western area where you live. So make sure say which side you think say na there you get for live before during the election you register them, okay? Or um if you register somewhere the day before the election, probably you go one um for go live at that place there because first of all we don't know whether there is going to be um kind of a disruption in terms of transportation. Maybe the government will say okay today no transportation, no nothing absolutely. So it will be very difficult. You're not going to be able to work out from western area to east or eastern area to west or like them provinces them. If you go register in another town and you not live in that town, it will be very difficult for make you able um for go um for go vote outside you register. So that's not the very important message we I want for give now. And it is good that we all adhere to the rules and the norms, and especially for we na the APC party. Um, I get forgot to talk about that about the APC party definitely. Because I see some movement within the APC party, and hopefully, um, it go it go yield some kind of positive results for the APC party. But for now, let's talk about the registration. It's important that we continue for talk about the registration throughout this month, and for make sure say the APC party leadership now, Alfred Peter Content, get an opportunity. It get the power within 21-man committee for make sure say they organize the APC members them for make them go now the registration places for go register. It's important because when you not get when you not get a mechanism for take people them from point A to point B during this 1 month for go, make them go register, it will become a nightmare during the elections. And I dey just dey pray God say, yes, indeed, the APC party get the capacity for 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 registration. It's important. That na something we all want for see. What I dey do, I go try for call some members of the APC party for see if how the registration they go. Waiting at the turnout so far we don't see, especially in the APC stronghold, and how that will impact um how that will impact the voters registration. So let me just try for reach out to some members of the APC where they on the ground for make the able for give an update on that. Um, and this, I not talk to them people then they for say I get for call them also. This now on the spot call, I begin to call them one by one and see how. Okay, all right. So hopefully we go able for talk to some of them and see how things then they go. And yep. Okay. So when we don't hear it, Dr. Samura then this year we pull out an audio, a message for that matter. Okay, maybe this person is not answering, maybe he busy. Let me call the other guy. Let me call the other guy and see how. Uh-oh. All right, me laptop get a little bit of problem today. All right. So today I just some kind of gathering information and see how the voters registration they happen. Okay, now we see how that they work. All right, everybody looks like say they're busy today. Okay, hello.
Hello.
Hey, Williams. Hello? Oh, still the ring. All right.
Hello.
Yeah, hello? Williams. Okay. I don't know. I think some kind of a network interference they happen. At the area they say hello, hello, but the voice is very very low, and um, the phone continue for ring. Yeah. Um, that's not a sound way they tell we say there is a connection problem. I don't know. Yeah, there's a connection problem. I don't think in a me on saya. I think in a den on saya and okay, now the ring. Let's see again. Hello? Oh, come on. Hello? Okay. I don't know if I don't think say hello? All right. I know area from let me call the other person. I think I don't know if now a network problem or something else. All right, let's try this again and let's see what happened. All right.
For
Welcome.
Lelemu and enjoy you bunya of 100% data.
Okay.
Yeah, Dr. Makota.
Hey, Sam.
Yes, sir.
What's in the gun?
Registration don't kick off, but the machine, there, most of the ingredients are the not. Them and they get lots of them faulty, beaucoup faulty.
So there are some
Yeah.
technical. That make I call you for make I get some kind of an update. So a lot of technical difficulties, right? This first day.
Yeah, majority in the northern region and western area. Now they the technical problems and they because they call me man and Kenema Bo Pujon, they say the machine is up and running. But when it come at Kenny, as part of Tom Colili, the machine them all and the complete one center says you they don't do nothing, they don't close them. The machine and the two machines they all get problem. So these are the problems. So it's like now that deliberate act. It's not possible why one region now they faulty machine and Boku than the other region. And they don't say 15 days for the first centers then we then don't approve another 15 days as well. You know?
Yeah, yeah. Well, this now a big problem. Oh, I think the ECSL, the Electoral Commission of Sierra Leone, they need for come up with something we go able for remedy this situation because if now one side no more if like what you talk so because at the first time this is what the area so like what you talk so if now one side no more now they the problem them there must be some kind of an explanation why.
Exactly. Exactly. Because we don't call our friend, we don't tell her instead they engage the ECSL which is for laying within the gun. Iconic. Because why the faulty problems in Bokuna North and Western area, within the rationale behind that. Because at least if you they cut across each district get one or two problems, you're understandable. But why the fault in more of the north? And when you go into the kind process there, I believe say that before don't test the machine there, before the distribution, you know. But if then say now so then call them, you know, and them machine and before then they distribute that, believe say them for don't run, believe say them we don't run them before and don't set the net in the ECSL apps. Then say when they register, then they get the copy instantly as they register, and they get another own router center. So why the fault we will not be able to detect them? So we don't know it's not the gimmick plan.
Yeah,
You
well,
know.
this na very troubling news. But let me try, because I don't know if I go able to get her. But let me try Albert Masakoi, when the PRO for ECSL. Allow put on the line while we dip and talk. So how you see the efforts by the APC party for pull out people in the streets for go register?
Definitely, my brother, land life is very, very slow. People and they just be not resolute their mind say for protest, because this registration are like a protest registration. All man they come out by your free evolution. But if I tell you say people and they go cut across the country like how it used to be, now the north or western and I lie for you.
Oh,
You know,
wow.
the only sour is they then get more of them saying in Kabbalah and Konon. But McKinney, Maboka, still this shock of this past demonstration, this too much of reading is still there under the fabrics of people, and people are still panic. The panic, even if you go McKinney, go Maboka, they see the sign of panic. McKinney will be crowded. If you pass now street, they see people in one, because majority still they hide, majority still there on the run, majority not still sure say they can get the right for go and go register. So Rusa will be expect the caucus honorable and per district. Now then supposed for mobilize and go now the big towns and make rally like how they do Kabbalah, make for understand and do and back post local and do Kono. Now the only three sides and when at the major district and at the north where they do Kabbalah, post local district and Kono. But McKinney, Tonkolili, Karine, none of the shots. In fact, you know. So people in slow now then district they are highlight. You know, although people in Como, now the big towns, but when you go now then chief them, they can be fortunate for go Magbas. I come how you call it Masanga, I go Bumuna, I Komodi, I go Makini, I go Binkolo, I go Kamabai. Today, I know they see the anxiety to people in mind, like say for Como, you know. So I talk to one or two honorable, I tell them, but which one are they do? Now for sit down normal when they decide for strike, now they go mobilize people and let them come and go register. I say when I get for I call 2-3 honorable, I say no one for go on air. I call because most of I don't go on a consensus, nothing no they happy. You know.
Wow.
At least we expect them for pull motoka them. If not motoka self, then put set on top motoka, then go round and then chief on them, then big towns and announce. So when I log come out, when I log go register, when I log come out, log register. At least some people, mind you, most of them, you know, sweet people, and they let them to them.
All right. So hold on a little bit. I get Honorable Mohammed Bangura on the line. Mr. Honorable, how you do, sir?
Hello?
Yeah, how you do, sir? But this is Dr. Mankota.
Hello?
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah, they hear, but they get a noisy background. I don't know.
Yeah, somebody they play music, not to you sign up. Hey, sorry for calling you on the spot, but I just they talk to some people in Sierra Leone. They said the registration. There are some technical difficulties in the northern part and the western part of the country.
Yeah, correct.
So
Correct.
okay, Sam King, if now you are mute your phone. Okay, honorable. So what did the APC get for do for try for remedy this situation?
Are you talking to me, sir?
Yeah. Yeah. Not Mohammed Bangura.
This is they talk to Sam.
Oh, okay. Mohammed Bangura on the line.
Okay.
I think nine phone nine they give them.
Yeah, and it's not true.
Okay, I think. Well, let me pull him first. Let we continue for Owen call. I go try call him back. Um. Well, I know say Mohamed Bangura they may arrest him. I don't know if they may not pull him. So who knows? You get any idea
Yeah,
whether?
but Mohamed Bangura,
Yeah.
then we don't get him bail, then we don't pull him, then we don't pull him, then we don't get him bail.
Okay.
So they grant bail for him.
Okay. That's good because the time we been in ASEA, they have been talked to him. We say they can take some statements about that. This is very very troubling. My brother for say number one, technical difficulties there right now that we own stronghold. Then number two, we get this low turnout the first day. I don't want to be pessimistic because since now just the first day, but I dey understand for say this protest here, and I talk so many times before the protest and after the protest for say this get for affect we morale for the registration process, and I think you dey try for tell me say there is some kind of people and they afraid for common ado for go put for go register, right?
Exactly. This protest where then we stack illiterate boys and we coordinate. This don't cause a lot of problems when it comes to the stronghold of the main opposition. Because people and still get the fairness in maybe in the go points and they go arrested and they go only affects the northern region and some parts of the western area, especially eastern parts of Freetown. Because with all inside the protest pass, people are still afraid because they can't see the investigation they go on, especially the one they will been take part. Now they're more now they hide, not so like we not been belong. And now this will be the advice people and say in not timely for holy protest when registration day at the corner. But people will not be they listen to we, but most of the party stakeholders are now. So then they call me and say, but now we not like the party, now we not be the talk sense. But in a one-sided people affected because most of them they think say we are picking them they're superior than me. And when it comes to this registration, they even see some lapses, a lot of cracks, especially with strong with people and still get that fairness when you go Makeni, go Mabokai, go Kamakwe, people and still get that laggardness when they know they come out some person still feel say, for come out because of when the person not go arrest them. So we still urge and the current chairman Alfred, although people and they logically when they undermine and because they feel say they in charge for fail or failing to know that now the party that they undermine because after na time he did a thing go pass almost months in the commodity. So if when you undermine new leadership, we in a meet up the time where election starts from the registration period, it's like you undermine the women of APC, you know.
Um, I don't get Alfred Peter Conte in Sierra Leone number now in American number I get. I don't know.
I go send for you in salon number.
Yeah, please WhatsApp and for me because I want to talk to her immediately. This is very very important. Some of them here and some of them think that they will they try for say
Yeah.
for make we try for find a remedy for them. For say um people are afraid to turn out. That's worrisome.
Yeah. Because the leadership of the party, including all stakeholders, them, former ministers, be it former honorable, former ambassadors, or district former chairman or current, they all need for come on board, take the mainstream media for ginger up people. And because, with the people, and then they follow leaders. Sometimes you get your own political mentor, area I talk to. Sometimes I honorable they admire. So you finally everybody take the mainstream media as well, social media, because now the mainstream media, based on this divide and rule, people are not listening too much of radio. All my right now get Android phone and WhatsApp and they listen. So you find each honorable within a consensus for send audio message to get to the registration, let people know say the honorable on talk now me consensus or me council of them talk, let I go tomorrow morning, I go register. At least if then do so, I think the little man now that little corner go no say no, me cancel or don't talk tomorrow they go register.
All right, hold on, but I think I don't know if I will get honorable Mohammed Bangura. Hello. Hello. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I think the phone is still hearing. Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
So like if the councillors them, the district chairman them, the honorables them, former cabinet ministers them, at least this current time here, let all man able pull one audio, let them audio messages there with regards to the registration, this current registration, let them pull message where they go cut across. Because salon now you don't see all man get to the admire. Sometimes the person in a council on in village in political men. Unfortunately, in a honorable in admire. But if they sit down no more than keep quiet and they are saying the way tell rich they want party job, enough fear to the party. And this not deliberate undermining the undermine the party. Not deliberate. It is deliberate.
Oh boy.
You know. They allow some of these protests don't come and these protests don't hit the fabrics of the main opposition stronghold. So we need for go at all costs, within attack today, let me ginger all people. If people are not fortunate to be the first day, at least this first week here, not be able to change the restrictions, let people then come on. Maybe tomorrow or any other day, let them get the zeal for come and register. If they keep quiet, you don't have only to corner and they watch. I believe say the voter apathy they start from registration, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Any other person go do message now lie them the lie. Most of them if you don't have the host, not they even know what's in their happen.
This
Is it
this
normal for
this is
you
very
know?
very this is very very troubling for a reading country here because you don't say we talk about this voters registration for same at this time in the beginning of the voters registration we get technical difficulties especially in we own stronghold. I really want to talk to Alfred Peter Conte or Abdul Cabo for America see waiting at the own efforts within they take for
I
bring
get a number there or two, I go send them for you now WhatsApp.
yeah.
Because then just be on this senseless infighting. Then some of them then they know the ignorance of the truth, they know waiting a court order, they know waiting entrance at the court order, but still they believe undermine the fight. Petty things then now in the focus are then left for can focus on the election. The election starts from registration. All man just focus for fight the superior would not impossible for me flag bearer. Failing to know that he lost election from the registration period. You know. All the one the way they see that they come on are people the way just overzealous say no for come up and go register. But the magic the magic and the sensitization not proper na the north. Most districts are not proper. Especially me home districts on Kolili. Now
Mr. Natonkolele a common Amaburuka.
okay. This is another comment. Especially now yesterday the caucus honorable and call meeting na party office. Then say encounter almost 5 or 10 mic with some district for the past 2-3 weeks, them busy to sensitize. Pull set na do. But you know still late, they're able to pull set if not let then tweak here, pull set, then call all the honorable go and chiefdom and constituency. Make sure say the chiefdom headquarter, the pull set, the big towns them, my constituency, the big village and my constituency. Make sure say if not 1 week set, you hire a set M autocar and go right to them villages them. That they go solve the situation. And when they go on announcement, if you don't get all the centers then you have, where they announce, you go not say, you wait in at this village, at this center, they go register. You wait at this village, at this center, they go register. So by doing so, people then go know all the registration points in a different villages then inside your constituency. And they could be the share all the whole calendar on social media, at least. But to not they see any honorable turn out, no council or no they turn out. The only honorable I see they do sporadic work not on calling honorable my binti na machine the pool set, the pool councillors they put people there, village to village, then they go announce. In one end alone through your own pocket money. You can go there, I go machine yesterday, then said this past 2 days all and get on the announcement. I go take full house from full house to machine I think about almost mile. So I go right inside it, you know.
Wow.
Maboka na yesterday they called meeting. The meeting back Maboka yesterday, Alala, that for big chairman, all kinds of superior business.
Meeting for what?
the meeting with them call and say them call meeting for this sensitization, but they not inform the current court acting chairman with the winner Boomne Suleimani. So the dissolved executive, maybe they as chairperson in charge of the party in the district, and then call the meeting with the honorables them, but they not follow due process. So the current party acting chairman when Boomne see now we have the meeting. So policeman then go there, say, but we are not inform the court order acting chairman. We not just come and can convey meeting. The man say no how we are.
Another power play, power struggle.
Yeah, it's too much of superior. Don't people and they follow structures, they don't recognize leadership, and feel for realize if I am a chairman for this constituency or for this district, the court order don't dissolve it, the court ruling don't dissolve it. So the way then send in charge, in the interest of the party, we'll put pettiness aside and support the party. Because he's supporting the court order acting chairman, they're not today the support party. Now the party is supporting directly. Because when we register massively, any leader will be appointed as flag bearer, will be elected as flag bearer, you go down get the threshold, say, the northern stronghold and the western area stronghold, massively people in common. You have people in common, Kabbalah, Putloko, and Kono, where they get the coordinators there. You know, now come also na Bombalians on Colide and Carino.
Wow.
Come
So the first day, let's say the first day, done right now because I know it's coming to 8 o'clock Unayon time and now, right?
Yes. Which I want for let we urge we honorable them.
Mm.
If now one Saturday, Sunday, let them able to talk to them people and let me say nobody no will sell. At least then get the power, not to let forcefully, but for go on radio, take the mainstream media, talk to them people and let me reserve it's not 3 days or 2 days safe, or it's not one Sunday. Let all man of sell, let me go out and go register. If it's a 4 Sunday per the month,
yeah.
Then 4 Sunday, any Sunday, let everybody go register, especially you in a businessman. Let me make a point of it. Sunday, close the shop, close the table, close the market, go register. When you go now, you go to market, the market flopping, go na there database, all man flopping, go na them back, all man busy, all man busy to doing business. You know? So you know reflect so
and the danger we are seeing also is get for do with the faces, because if now your own area na phase 1, if you see no register within the next 2 weeks, then we'll go to phase 2, so then we'll come to una own area again, right?
Exactly.
Oh boy.
Exactly.
This is terrible. This is terrible news.
So we need for put and behind the honorables them and the local authorities as well. We need for put and behind them. The honorables and the council of them, now then are the grassroots leaders them. Now then they close to the grassroots them. Now then for take this year with all seriousness. You know.
Wow.
And therefore take this year with all seriousness. Love we the social media people we the one that really can regulate the blogging. Love we take charge. If we put fire upon them, they call we put fire for this N9 number with them, the one pass now we aid in parliament. They say them will wake up. If we put them there and say it's like then they play a syndicate of self game, you know. But when we put fire upon it, they all they wake up. Because we expect them now. By now, they for don't go and then radio them, pull audio, talk to them people and then constituency. Let each and every honorable go on radio as well. Send mess audio. If you didn't radio while the interview, if you get phone, they record the interview, then send on our social media as well. Because not all man interview, maybe now 1 hour or 30 minutes. When you done, if person not fortunate for listening, the time with the interview, you know, we'll get the message.
Yeah.
When they record the message, then send on our social media. Anytime you put the data on it, the meter audio, they will listen.
Oh wow, yeah, definitely. This is it boil me blood when I hear about this. Doctor, you got anything for say? Dr. Kamara. I think Dr. Kamara did pan sleep safe. He didn't have TV, they sleep.
Yes, no, I accept the right.
Huh?
Okay.
Okay.
I said okay, now me have been just set. Now veranda, now the patio, now they have to go.
Oh, okay. All right. Sam King. Thank you very much for kind of the program. Do you send me the number then? Stay alert. If I get anything, I will call you back. Okay. I go to call you
Okay,
throughout
okay.
this month for get update. Okay.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, just send me that thing there quickly because I want for call them people here for make us see what thing they go on.
Okay, they can send it now.
All right.
Okay. Yes, sir.
All right, doctor. Hearing this first day, for say there are some technical difficulties now the mostly now the north and west of the country, and compounded with the fear where a lot of people then get because after this protest, a lot of people then they in hiding, right? And now this registration don't can they according to me me guess just tell we say the turnout is very very low. People have afraid to go out there and register. And now the danger here is this registration gets two phases. The first phase now certain part of the country, then the second phase another part of the country. So let's say now the north, some part of north, where then at the first phase one, if them turn out here, if it's true that they are very low, this is not very, very, very bad news for the APC party. Doctor.
Yes, I hear you. Yeah, good evening, Dr. Makota. Good evening, listeners and viewers. Thank you very much for bringing me to the program. Um, yeah, I think it's very difficult, but since this is at the beginning, let's wait and see for tomorrow and next tomorrow what's in the go on. And from the previous speaker, Sam King, if I can borrow in words, then TNT waiting for don't test run before they bring them out to the public. So that if there is any foreseeable something, they would not rectify them before them introduce them to the public. However, um, I think we they be able for correct. But I think the nostalgia, if I can call it so, where people they not come, they get many factors. Desensitization is very poor. Um,
Actually, there was no sensitization at all. For
well, now I say, yeah, you know, Makota, just 2 weeks ago, before this registration, the social media bloggers they're going to work. Where instead of then they concentrate for a very few people then they where not to well-known social bloggers then they try for promote other citizens and they try for promote. And I think that is very good. But again, me they try for encourage everybody, wherever you did, not the north, not the south, not the east, not the west of the country, you vote now you right.
yeah.
And because of this, I encourage, I know say times are hard, this is another factor. Somebody go say, for me, I dey go cook first. I dey go fancy for it. Because the enthusiasm is no longer there. Because if either fear of what will not happen.
I dare you. Say no. All right, it's Alex say you freeze. Uh-oh. It's Alex say na me self me na me freeze or what? Or not to me. Oh. I think doctor, you frozen. All right, doctor, you just freeze, so I don't know what's in the gun. Well, maybe you can go out and come back. Otherwise, yeah, go out and come back. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you just join, we will be the time for cover. the registration of Freetown, and we can find out say um problem day now this registration the first day according to we reporter we tell we say um the the turnout the first day is very very low because either because of the fear for some people then say okay doctor don't come back. All right, doctor, hold on. Let me bring you in again.
All right. Okay.
Go ahead. You
Yeah.
can freeze.
Yeah. Well, what time it is for talk? I want just for appeal to the people them, whether they're in the north, south, east, or west of the country, make them come in for vote for the candidates. Whichever party you do to, come inside because this is your right. This is a very important stage now we country. Instead of later on you go grumble, it better you go inside exam, you sit, you pass, or you fail, then you say, oh no, me I not dey go, I don't free this exam. You know sometimes where you go meet easy question, where you go able answer. And I dey appeal to the honorable them, the councillors them, the ministers them, let them sensitize them people there. Sensitization is very important. The radio also. I mean, times are hard. I mean, if you not motivate them people there, then go say, I not go waste my time. I gotta go find something for it. If you can get for go school, I'll get for do this, I get for do that. Of course, I see some people there around the media from London, from here, now Europe, even a salon. Then sensitize the people there. Please keep doing that on a daily basis. I just feel say I not go want say na sell game, but a lot of factors in there because fear na one. What's it not happen? Some people don't want for go na any public gathering, fearing that any skirmish will come where they will begin lost their life back. But I think say they don't get the reassurance of the government for say this is a peaceful one. And I go appeal to the government and the police them, make them, of course, not intimidate anybody, and make the people them, they allow them to exercise the franchise and make them go vote. But again, one important factor, like where Mr. Sam Kim in the report for say, the other parts of the country, they run smoothly. Maybe only in the northwest or the northern province, now they didn't see how they happen. I hope say government go see into this so that better not look at them for say they are biased or now something where they don't doctor. So until this not the first day, let's give it a thought. You see, as we could always say at this podium, Dr. Mankota, some of us are ambassadors of peace because we believe say now only when peace day, now development go day.
Yep.
And because of this, we appeal to everybody where they go vote. Whether you did at the green, at the yellow, at the red, go there with a clean heart. We might be opponents belonging to different parties, but we are not enemies in Sierra Leone. We are a big. Maku shame for the picking them who don't born. Some they not be witness the violence here. Now read them be the reader. Now they don't can witness the violence them where they may not the read but make them not continue for live in that perplexity. Or say, you know what? Like some of who picking there, or will they try for encourage them for making them go back home? They say, oh, is that your country again? How do you expect me to come there? I say, no. I say, this now matter of something will happen, but it is correctable. So, with a beg with people there waiting at the government, at the opposition, and the citizens, them make them bury the hatchet. It's not the time for draw daggers. It's not the time for we go inside and vote. You can go vote. If you want, you go with your vote. If you don't want for vote, you can point them. You can share a middle. You put in my pocket. You come back. But no, you don't see another go. Yeah. Now that no more me, I try to encourage everybody and make sabotage, because now the all go bring skirmish back, draw. But I feel say that not go be. Yeah, me people there when are not afraid.
So
When I
so
go
I did try for reach out to Boomle right now. And yeah, I think in phone busy because I want for make her able what them call allow go to Honorable Abu Kabu, but let me see.
okay.
Hold on. Yeah, continue for talk while I dey try for get hold of
Yeah.
them.
Well, now the sensitization business I work for stress bar. Because this afternoon I read from one with sister in London, Sister Kadiatu, when I born of Cambi, Sonkolele, na Yoni Bana, what they call her Sister Bote. Now me own first cousin. He give a very good message for sensitize with people na Creole and also na the native language of Timni. I mean, other also citizens them, I don't read them from the south.
Hello.
Then they come,
Yeah,
then they
hold
talk.
on. Honorable Abu Kabu.
Yes, sir.
How
Yes,
they
sir.
do, brother? This is Dr. Mankota.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Hey, oh man, I just interview one of my correspondent na salon. He give me news way shake me heart. That make I say la call you la know exactly how the registration don't go the first day. Then say there are some technical problems na the north and western part of the country. First of all,
Not
this
only the north and west.
hold on for make this night he didn't live on the TV. So
It's not only the north and west.
mhm.
They get problems all over the country. All over the country, problems then they. But the north and west, they're more conspicuous. Some of the machines them when they use, the machines them not they come on. So they sit all the way then carry it, they walk. You get wow center now we then already register one person today because of technical glitches. The machine we then carry it. You see. So the problems are enormous.
Oh wow. So this not negligence because therefore don't test them machines here continuously until to the time today we then come. For say they not ever test them machine here. Waiting at the they say waiting at the problem.
Well, of course, even the one the way they use the machine, some no understand about the system. A lot of problems then they.
Oh boy.
But as we say with time, we dey amend them. One thing where we do assure the people them now that registration no go complete in this country. Everybody will get right for register, no register. If not follow extend the time, we will extend them.
Yeah, definitely. That's going to be very, very good. They also say, especially now the north part of the country, a little bit of low turnout so far for today. I know I'm for be pessimistic, but because these are the first day, and there are other people that will still be afraid because of that protest will be happen. Is that true for say the
No,
turn?
well, we don't tell everybody let them can register. Nobody not go we go
Okay,
we go for go register.
okay,
They're not afraid.
yeah, but what's now your efforts for because there are certain people where probably they need some kind of help. What's in the mechanism we don't put in the APC for make sure say some of them people then they will need the help then we able get the necessary help we they need.
Which can help you to talk about.
Well, for example, like them villages then we sometimes
Of course, we mobilize. We mobilize the districts. They're all mobilized. We get different teams then at the various districts. We organize themselves. We come together, put the resources then together. They mobilize, and so far, they done they do extremely well.
so you strongly believe say besides the technical difficulties the north and west of the country are ready for come on come on for go
For
register, right?
sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. Except if they under, this kind of system will be under. Where everybody knows that things are not okay in Sierra Leone. They're not go force them for they go out there go register.
Okay. Well, they just they pray God say for make them people they need come on for register because the first step for pull Mother Biona through the registration.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, thank you very much,
Thank
sir.
you very much for taking me call.
Okay.
All right, that's now Honorable Ablukabo. He been talk to me from Freetown. Let me try Bumne again and see because in phone been busy. Or
Yeah,
now we see. Now we try again, Bam. This is
yeah.
this is this. Yeah, go ahead, doctor.
Yeah. Meanwhile, well, I'm encouraged a little bit by the Honorable
Yeah,
Kagbo statements we make for say registration not for end until everybody registered at the country. And I think say this now be one for appeal. I think at one time the American ambassador to Sierra Leone even he mentioned say make them give everybody a chance for make them vote. I think that's a very good advice. And where the honorable also they bring this, as long as not to the people their fault. It's not technical errors them. Now make if in a football game you go safe. If it's something they won't they waste time, then they stop the time. Where the time done, then give the extra time because of the loss of time way not to the you know injury time, you know.
that's
So I
that's
hope say
that's true.
yeah, I hope say all this will be a factor where then they look into so that we'll be able to get a smooth and a good registration at the country. I'm happy that it's not only one-sided where this thing don't begin, but again, where they say a more in the northwest, I hope say they go try for rectify. And I always saddened for say some of the people that wait and take, they're not getting technical know-how even for handle the machine. So this is a big fault. Also the people that fault because they don't go register. If the people that way they man the machine them, they're not savvy, then I guess this now on the part of the electoral commission because I mean therefore don't get um, people that way savvy or even from the old people that way don't they do this year, way familiar for doing this year from the past years. So I think they have to go back to the drawing board and for do things them as quickly as possible so that this is rectified. Thank you.
Yeah, let me just if I go able to get hold of up in phone now Alfred Peter Conta be one for call, but in phone just you know even ring there you go off. So let me see again if I go able to get hold of again.
Sometimes you not get charged. Electricity not there.
Yeah, in phone they go off immediately.
Mm.
Yeah, maybe electricity not them. Well, I hope say this will be a good um exercise because this now one of the most important process in a democratic system, right? Registration, because without registration, you're not going to be able to exercise your right. If you're not registered, you're not going to vote. So this is very, very important. Um, well, I've been saying 1 hour. Now it's just almost 1 hour. Now, I just want to talk a little bit more about this. Now, the first day of registration. Hopefully, some of them glitch away they happen. Then we're able to resolve them quickly. But
Yeah.
I just want for talk a little bit on the APC. Quite recently, about couple this week, to be specific, I receive a lot of good news from the APC 21 man committee saying they don't go resolve them problems and then go try for work out the differences. Well, I am very optimistic on that because that's not the thing we all the call for, especially um, the process we just don't embark on. And yes, I know say honorable say they don't mobilize. Um, but based on waiting at the sea, it seems like the mobilization is not strong enough. So far, hopefully, then we're able for um, for enhance the effort. But I don't think say the mobilization is not strong enough. And the reason why the mobilization not strong enough, as you hear it from Sam Kim, where even for just go try for go work on certain things, then how then we're able for uh, organize. They say then go first day because of power conscious power play. This and I don't understand why we so obsessed about this power play so much that it's very, very difficult. Um, if it is true for say yes, indeed, the 21-man committee don't agree for resolve their own problems, that's not a very good news for people like we. So we want to see a better organization. And I am still concerned because like I always they say, this 21-man committee are not the leaders. They are surrogates. The leaders, now the masters, the way they behind them, now then they remote control them. And until then go talk to the masters them, yes, then go don't go sit down and um, discuss, because sometimes some of them then they shame on the people that we come, the peace team we come for count with and call sometimes and say, okay, we don't agree A, B, C, D. But at the end of the day, then get for go tell the masters them. Say, hey, now this we don't go discuss, so now so we don't with them come. He left to the masters there, then say, you make mistake now, yeah, so we not agree.
Mankota, yeah. Doctor,
Yeah.
you see, I know for talk this over and over again. We don't sit down at this podium. And just like I say, I hope say not to sell game. And this is where the APC go lost big time. Because if then they do this in remote control, then they're actually campaigning for the SLPP. I don't advise you now for free. I say, make them come, make them unite as a team. It is not for Liverpool or for Ahmed Salah. No, it's for the team. It's for the party and for the country.
Yeah. Yeah.
If they look at that way, then I think say they go do well. Because already, I mean, you're the first person where you know all the handle of the net. If you draw, they cut you hand.
If you push, it cut your hand too. Oh,
If you draw, it cut your hand. You draw, it cut your hand. So you get for using sense.
yeah.
Whether they remote control, whether they're at the forefront, whether at 21 or 12 or number 9, when I come, when I play together, when I score the goal, then everybody go to him something. But may not feel say, now 28 seats will get to, now 1 seat will get.
Yep.
If they're not able to go inside, pull the 11 player the way for go play the match, or say this is not the center for, this is not the right, well, I'm sorry. Now me on advise this so. You're not APC, I advise you.
Well, yourself now APC doctor. There is no way where you go able to slide this wire. All right, let's go to the comment. I not get Boku comment today. George Owell, thank you very much. George Owell says, hi, Dr. Mankota. George Owell, actually, Mankota, that's my actual name. That Kota, it look like scary. Like somebody who they caught something. And Dr. Mankota. I saw the disturbing video from both Freetown and the north of NEC and NACRA staff enforcing people to show their NIN or go and NACRA and register first before voters registration. I thought that the NIN issue was settled in Parliament. I don't know. I not see that video. Today I not been able for going to social media today. So I don't know. I don't really understand. Doctor, you get any idea on this?
No, I don't get idea. I
Yeah,
just hear not news to me anyway.
George Owell, this is news to me, but you might be true because you say you see the video. So I'll go check on them and see if not true. So and George Owell also say Also, some voting centers in Freetown and the Northwest were not open on time, while the Southeast went on with the registration smoothly. There was on voting centers in Kamakwe. There was one voting centers in Kamakwe did not start today. Well, I know say there are phases. I'll talk about this in my monologue earlier. There are phases on the voting. Certain centers they know they open at the first phase. So I don't know if that Kamakwe Center it now one of the things then way they open the second phase. I don't know it, but um I don't know why they do it into phases. But na so I agree for say na in they go on. I, Michael Coker, George Orwell, stop this nonsense. I saw video that shows the same problem all over the country. Let's put Salone first, my brother. Okay. Michael, you talking about waiting George say about a video where the NACRA and um the neck staff then they ask people then for make them go get their number first before then they can register. Now you talk about right? Michael, I think say now you talk about. And I don't know, this NIN thing, I think then talk about that in the parliament sometimes ago. I don't know what's in the outcome of that issue there in the parliament. Um, all what they ask for, make we encourage people then for make them go register. I think it's very important. Because if people then go for go register, it will be good for we all. And that's that's not a very good thing. All the other things them as we dey go on, I hope say um we go able for resolve them as time they go on. So doctor, you get any what they call on that?
No, I don't get any more advice. I could just pray for a smooth running of the whole process so that everything will go through.
Well, there is a tournament where they go right now. Um na New York where na Sierra Leone interstate tournaments where every year all Sierra Leoneans in a different states in America na yeah, then they go converge on one state and then they play the tournaments right now. Then tournament then they go on. I don't know. Let me see if I go able to get one of the managers of that for make I see now I get some kind of an idea what thing they go on at that place. After that, today I see now just 1 hour. Uh Thomas not the online. All right, hold on. Let me see if I go able to get hold of Ibrahim Sisi. Hold on. Yeah. I just want for get an update on that. The number is 6. Oh, I say this number don't already exist. All right, let me call on. Let me see. Oh yeah, Ibrahim. Yeah, yeah.
Please leave your message
All
for
right, na message na income.
Ibrahim Sise.
Na message na income. So I just want to get hold of one of the organizers for make I able talk to them and see what in they go on. Thomas, I think Thomas supposed for. I thought I spoke to Thomas some times ago. Thomas Clarkson. All right, let me find the number, ba. Thomas. Oh, it's 480 851 4803 4803. Now give me a little bit time for make I able get this person quickly. 318 148. All right, let me find her now. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I go try for, let's say, if yeah, maybe they're all busy right now. Okay, and say Thomas isn't online. Hmm. Okay. Well. All right. Well, I think say we go get for end the program. We don't do about 15 minutes. 15 minutes above the time. Doctor, what's your last word?
Well, I just appeal to everybody for make we all comport ourselves and carry out a peaceful registration. And I want to appeal to you, Dr. Makota, instead of the weekly, if you can able come on other days for sensitize the people them at the radio and the TV in a salon. I know it's very expensive, but that also will be a booster.
Yeah. Now a very good suggestion that one day. I go do my level best for
Mhm.
make I able for um try for sensitize people them because this is very very important. This is not the first step for anything. No, all you want the way they go and holla holla say, oh, would they pull mother bill next 2023 come 2023. This is not the first step. If you see you know able for accomplish this step properly, you are done. The possibility for say you they win the next election is very very slim because now the people the way they register and then get for vote. So if you own strong will not the register, I don't think say then go ever able forgive a way for make you go pull mother bill. So this now the one they will get big mouth now the social media every time when they come and they talk all kind then when they talk then they holla like say now the I wouldn't call this now the time this way you get for use that voice thing that energy way you don't use for so far for talk say with the camp pull mother bill this now the time this way you get for use that voice day in a more effective way than just for go and do all kind nonsense thing. Otherwise, well, we could just say goodbye because we're not going able to pull mother bill. Well, Doctor, thank you very much for kind of the program.
All right.
And we'll go see when I back. Probably I will come back tomorrow, and probably if not tomorrow, like Monday, I go one for camp because Monday na Labor Day holiday, so I not get for work. So it will be fine for me. I come out and continue for the sensitization of the people them for make them able come out for go vote. Thank you, Doctor.
All right. Thank you, doctor. Okay. Bye bye.
Bye.